So we are starting with rule 14. Again, rule 14 is in section 2. Vessels in when in sight of one another. So when two vessels can see each other. So rule 14, first paragraph is head-on situation. When two power-driven vessels are meeting on reciprocal or nearly reciprocal courses, so as to involve risk of collision, each shall alter a course to starboard so that each shall pass on the port side of the other. So the term power-driven vessel means any vessel which is propelled by machinery. That is as per rule number 3. So sailing vessels are not power-driven vessels. So this rules does not apply to sailing vessels. It's only applied to power-driven vessels. So when two power-driven vessels are meeting on reciprocal or nearly reciprocal courses. So reciprocal means difference between their courses is 180. That is, one is going north, is other one is going south, or one is going east, other is going west, and they have a risk of collision. So if there is no risk of collision, obviously we don't need these rules. So each shall alter course to starboard if there is a risk of collision, so that each shall pass on her port side of the other side, port side of the other. So each vessel will alter course to starboard and pass on the port sides. So let's see the animation. So we have a blue vessel which is going 000 northerly course, and we have a red vessel which is going south 180. This is the reciprocal courses. And so first we have to see if risk of collision exists. So for that we need simulation. If you see the bearing is not changing, that means of course risk of collision is exist. And vessels are in sight of another and they are both power driven vessels. So this is a head-on situation and both shall alter course to starboard. And each shall pass on a course on the port sides. So port side light passing red to red. This is what is called passing red to red, where you can see the port side red lights of each other. A vessel in sight of another does not mean that it is daytime. It can be even night time. Basically, the visibility is that much that you can see either the side light or the vessel. Or now, part B. Such a situation shall be deemed to exist when a vessel sees the other ahead or nearly ahead, and by night she would see the masthead light of the other vessel in a line or nearly in a line, and or both side lights, and by day she observes the corresponding aspect. So how will the other vessels see each other when they are in head-on situation? So of course you will see the mast lights and in a line. So mast headlights will be in a line or nearly in a line. That means she's in a head-on situation directly ahead of you or in a or both side lights. So let's see in the diagram, when the vessel is in doubt whether the situation is there, it should assume. So how do you see the mast lights in a line if the vessel is ahead of you? This is the main mast and the aftermast is lower, but they are in a line. And you are also seeing the port side light and south side light at the same time. So both side lights, if you are visible, that the ship is coming straight towards you. You are seeing her from above. And if she is slightly turned, so you will see the mast headlight nearly in a line, and port will be dim or not able to seen, and green light will be seen. And she's turns more, then port side light will disappear and only starboard light will be visible. And when she is on the beam, this is the maximum separation of lights you will observe. And daytime, of course, you will see the corresponding aspect from head on to passing ship on the starboard side. So this is what you mean by masthead light in a line or nearly in a line, and or both side lights. And then part C, when a vessel is in doubt, you have to assume that she is in this situation, and as per that, act accordingly. So this is rule 14. So this what is head-on situation and what action we have to take, and how do you see the other vessels.